Okay, so in today's video we are going to do some relic hunting here on the Somme, close to the town of Massey. And Massey saw some really heavy fighting during the First World War. On my way while I was here going to this field, I found some things beside the road. So I will show you guys that first and then we'll start on this field. And here, close to the sunken lane, is another artillery shell. It's a small one, but it's very dangerous still because it still has the fuse on top of it. But yeah, here you can see another artillery shell. It's been fired because you can see that on the lower copper ring that's been fired. So yeah, probably found in this field, close to where Geoffrey Malins filmed the Hawthorne crater, Hawthorne Ridge explosion. So here on the side of the road I found this. I am not sure what this is. Could be of like a yeah, milk. I have no clue. It is pretty cool. And next to it there's another shell that was found here by the farmer in this field somewhere. And like I said before, you can see it's fired because the copper ring has those markings in it. And it still has the fuse on it. So I am not going to touch that one. So the first find is this, but it's modern. It's not from the First World War. So this is like a slug from a shotgun, where the farmers are also hunting here, I think for birds and stuff like that. So you'll find that as well a lot on these places. And we found a tiny piece of copper. Leave that there. And another piece of copper from a artillery shell. Sadly it's a small one. I want a nice big one. This is a pretty big piece of shrapnel. Shrapnel pieces are very heavy. So I found something here. Yeah, again, no clue what this is from. I have no idea. It is heavy as well, but well, we'll leave it here. So I found this. Oh, that's a nice piece. It's part of a top of a fuse. Here you can still see the rivets on top of it. That's a nice one. And it still has some numbers in it as well. Yeah, if I zoom in. One focus. There we go. I don't know if you can see the numbers over there. That's a small, nice find of today. The first nicer find of today. Ooh, this is a big chunk. Oh, that's a fat one. Man, I am looking for on this field for like 15 minutes already, 20 minutes. But I'm not finding really nice stuff. Yeah, only big shrapnel pieces and smaller pieces, but not really something that I want to show you guys. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, I just saw this sticking out. Ah, it's a small piece of iron. I would love to find a cat patch like that. You know, you're just looking and all of a sudden you see a small thing like this and then you pull it out and then it's a cat patch. But yeah, this is a nail. Nothing that I want to bring home. Okay, I found this. Oh, maybe... Is this a grip for a pocket knife? It looks like it. Yeah, I think it is. You see that this rivet in the middle, that's where the knife would be, and then on the other side, it's closed off. Oh, that is an amazing. That is a cool find. Wow, I found part of a knife, a pocket knife. But yeah, then the question is, was it German? Was it British? Well, I found one of these before, but it's cool that you can see where the knife folded in. Wow. Oh man, should the knife still be here somewhere? Probably not, but that's a nice one. Oh, I'm happy with that one. What is this? I don't know. Nothing I can bring with me. I always like doing this. It's sort of a sort of therapy, you know, just walking on a calm field. No music, no sound, only the wind. Trying to find for some historic relics. Yeah, I really enjoy this, actually. And while I'm talking, look what I see. It is a cartridge, and it's British. You know why? Because the how do I say that? Well, this bottom cap, the primer, sticks a little bit out, as you can see. So a British cartridge, and whoa, it still has the gunpowder in it. Oh, you see that? Those little sticks. Hold on, let me zoom in a little bit better and focus. So those little strips, that's gunpowder. That's like the gunpowder strips that they used in the First World War. And the cool thing is, they still burn. They still work. Slowly, not like it was before, but they do still burn. But it's a nice one. This one hasn't been fired. It's probably been broken by the tractor, the machine, or I am not sure. Maybe the bullet is also still here, but I'm not going to dig a lot here because otherwise I don't want to ruin the farm, so the farmer gets mad. And another piece of shrapnel. That's a nice find. Let's look for more. By the way, it seems so scripted that I'm walking and all of a sudden you that I find something cool. Just like look at that. Oh, trust me. Oh man, you're not going to believe this. This seems so scripted. But oh, would you look at that? Here, let me get the mud out of it. It's the bottom of a fuse would be on top of a shell. This seems so scripted, but I'm promising this is actually not scripted. Well, oh, hey, and I found this little ball, another shrapnel ball. No, it is not scripted, 100%. But that's a nice find. Okay, I'm really happy with that. And another shrapnel ball. That's a cool one. Okay, so let me check. Every time I talk to the camera like this, I found something pretty cool. So what if I just keep walking, keep talking to the camera, and then I'll see something. Nothing. Okay, it doesn't work all the time though. But yeah, 100% it was not scripted. I didn't put it there. I just actually found it while I was filming. That's pretty funny. So I'm always looking for something like this color green. Well, it's like these are stones. They also have the same color as like oxidized copper. And that makes it really, really hard. Sometimes I think, yes, nice, I found something from copper. But then, yeah, I look closer and then it's part of a stone. So that's a little bit shitty. Yeah, and again some big pieces of shrapnel that I'm going to leave there. Yeah, some more nails. This one is pretty nice. It's pretty straight. Just imagine, like I'm walking here on the field, how much stuff I am passing by, which is a little bit deeper on the ground, which I cannot see or which I just missed. I will be so annoyed if I walk by like a revolver or something like that, or a rifle or a bayonet, and I just completely miss it. So sometimes what I do is I stand, I scan a little bit around, and then I walk further. I stand, scan a little bit around, and walk further. Shrapnel. So that's a little bit my strategy to do it here. Please be something good, please be something good. Nope. A little plate. What is this? A piece of stone. Oh! And look at that. Part of a fuse again. This is almost the top part. It only misses the cap. Another pretty nice find. It's you can see still some inscriptions on it, but it's really hard to read. This one is really not in a good condition, but we'll search further for a better one. Would be cool if we found like a whole fuse who is still complete. Ah, this one fooled me. I thought it was a bullet, but it's a piece of stone. It's also very light. That one fooled me. I thought, yes, I got another bullet, but no, sadly not. Okay, I found this, but it is metal, but it's a really weird shape. It's too small for a grenade from some sort, but it is heavy. It is made from iron. I've never seen something like this before. It's probably nothing, but maybe if I throw it, it will explode. What could this be? Probably a big piece of shrapnel. Yeah, sadly it is. Oh! Oh yes! Oh yes, 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 yes. 100% a bullet. Yes! Oh, that's nice. I found my bullet. That's cool. It's in really good condition. It's completely straight, so it probably got shot into the ground back then. Man, I'm happy. Yes, I got my bullet. Yes. Let's see if there's any more around here. Yes. And just after I turned the shrapnel, this little piece, again, copper from the artillery shell, just laying here. Again, like I said many times before, too small and not interested to take it with me. So let's do, you know what, let's do another live find. Let's see if I can, while talking to the camera, I can find something. So, by the way, I'm standing here on a field close to my mats, and over there, you see those trees in the distance? Oh, I need to sneeze. Yeah. So that's where the Devonshire regiments were at, and a lot of Devons got killed in that area. Well, actually in this area. And my mate Sean, where I have the tour company with as well, and you've probably seen him in previous videos, he is from that same county. So that place over there is pretty special for him, which is totally understandable. And they have like a cool quote over there, because the Devons died in their trenches. So the quote goes like, "The Devons held the trench, the Devons still hold it now." Something like that. I probably butchered it a bit, but definitely also a worth a visit when you're here at the Somme. Please don't be shrapnel. Please don't be shrapnel. And it's shrapnel. While I'm having a break, trying to sit down, I'm finding another shrapnel ball. Nice, another one for the collection. Hey, I found something which is evidence that there were trenches here and barbed wire. So part of a barbed wire pole. That's a nice find. But yeah, the thing is, I'm not going to bring it with me. But yeah, they would stick in the ground like that, and then the barbed wire would be wrapped up through the whole line. So I am definitely, this is evidence that I am standing now on a former front line of a battle of the Somme during World War I. It's actually a nice one. Thing is, sadly I'm not finding a lot. What is this? I have no clue, but it's probably part of the trenches, part of the barbed wire maybe. I don't know, it does have a hole in it, but yeah, like I said, I'm not finding that much on this field here, sadly. And while I was saying that, I found that, but maybe I'll try another field further down the video, but let me give it a little bit more of a chance. What is this? Another piece of shrapnel, of course. And we have another shrapnel ball. But so, it's not a ball anymore. Whoa. It's almost flat. That's crazy. This is the the first ball that I find that is so destroyed. Okay, that's a nice one though. Wow, this tells a story, right? That it must have hit something, because otherwise with that power and speed, it wouldn't be, without that power and speed, it wouldn't look like this. And especially if it impacted in the ground, it wouldn't look like this. It probably hit something. And another shrapnel ball. Okay, what is this? Oh man, that is a really long and huge piece. Oh, if this hits you, this was a big artillery shell, but if this hits you, man, it's really, really heavy. Wow. That is a big screw. Wow. That's a nice find, but nothing that I'll take home with me. Still, it's a nice find though. Like, I always wonder, what was this used for? Like, was this in the duckboards? Was this on the trenches itself? Or was this from a piece of machinery? I have no clue. This is the biggest one I've ever found. And another shrapnel ball. Oh no! This is a piece of stone. Never mind. So just here in the ground where a farmer always uses his tracks, a big, ugly, heavy piece of shrapnel. I'll put it on the side so he doesn't break his tires or something. And as well, you can see the poppies, which are always on the former battlefield here in France. So I haven't found another British piece of a cartridge, and it also still has the gunpowder in it. But what I was about to say is I have not found really like barbed wire pieces, so, but I do find cartridges. So weird. Another nice little find. It hasn't been fired yet and it still has the gunpowder strips in it. So that's nice. I find it so weird that while I'm talking, I'm finding like the good stuff on camera while I'm searching for it, and it okay, this is also a nice one. What is happening, man? That is so weird. But here, I don't know if it focuses. There you go. It's the outer ring of a shell. This is a nice piece. I'll keep this one. But it's always when I'm talking to the camera, like then I'm finding stuff. When I put the camera down, then I don't really find, yeah, of course shrapnel and stuff like that, but not really cool finds like this to show you guys. But hey, you don't hear me complaining. Here, another piece. It's also a nice piece, but I'll leave this one here. Not for me to take home. That's also something that I would like to find. I found that a lot in Verdun, where you just have like the cartridge with the bullet still in it, like a completed cartridge, yeah, with the bullet in it. So that would be also a nice find to find here. But yeah, like as the farmers are plowing the field, so they can also destroy all that stuff that is in the ground, just shrapnel. So yeah, but that would also be nice, or a stripper clip full of bullets. My dad found one of those in Verdun. Personally, I haven't found them yet. Not yet. Probably one day. Oh, another shrapnel ball. Also pretty damaged. Yeah. Oh, and I just cut the camera off when I found this shrapnel ball, but would you look at that? Another bullet. Yes. Oh yes, 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 yes. Now I got two of them. Let's try and find more bullets. So you see the oxidized copper, or the oxidization on this bullet. Makes it a little bit easier to find them. But nice. That is cool. So just so you guys know, I now have two. I don't put the one that I found already in the ground for content. So I have two. What is this? Please let it be big. It's just a shrapnel piece. Never mind. What is this? It is old. I have no clue. Would be cool if you find like a tube of like toothpaste or anything like that, because the soldiers use that of course as well in the trenches. Some more shrapnel. And what is this? Oh, that's a stone. Aha! Is this our first evidence of barbed wire? Yes, it is. Nice. A piece of barbed wire. That's the first piece I found the whole time. I've been here for like an hour already. And that's the first one I find. It's not in really good condition, so I'm not going to bring it with me. But nice, we got some evidence of barbed wire. That's a good sign. So, just some pieces of metal. I saw something here as well. Oh, I lost it. Never mind. What is this? Ah, it's another slug from a shotgun from one of the farmers. I'm finding a lot of glass as well. And the bottom of a glass. Finding a lot of dead stuff on this field as well. Here, even more. That's not something I want to find. And look at this one. Another shrapnel ball. Nice. So, another nail that I found. Pretty big one. But nothing really important. So I pulled up this app again, and as you maybe sort of can see on top, oh, I'll put Google Maps away. So as you can see here on top, I'm literally standing now on top of a trench line. I think it was a German trench line, but yeah, let's see what we can find here, exactly on top of a trench line. And you can see the view that the trench line had, and that's a cemetery over there. It's a pretty good position for a trench line, so let's see what we can find. And I also already saw this big chunk of shrapnel. Maybe that's a good sign. We'll see what we can find. Okay, this is maybe the first evidence that there is a trench line here. Is a nail, and here some glass. But I'm not really finding something special yet, or I haven't found it yet, even though we're on top of a German trench line. Oh, look at that, a piece of copper. And I'm getting cold. Who is calling me? It's Sean, my good friend Sean. Hey yo!
You found me a grenade yet?
I found some bombs, yeah. And yes, I found a British cartridge. Again, with the gunpowder stripes still in it. Hasn't been fired. That's a good sign. That is actually a good sign. So let's try and see what we can find more. Sadly, it's destroyed again. The top missing. And look at that. Below the leaf, another cartridge, piece of it. Another British one. As well as all the gunpowder in it. Wow. That is so weird. I'm not finding empty cartridges on here. They're all broken. That's probably because of the farmer that drove over it. Or maybe a shell during World War I. I have no clue. But yet, another cool find. That's a weird piece. Oh. That is a weird piece. No clue what it is, but yet again, I'll leave it there. So it was actually only those 2 cartridges that I found here, which was really nice, and that piece of the copper ring. But I am not really finding anything else here on a former frontline. Yeah, I just find a lot, but then a lot of shrapnel pieces. Smaller, I found some bigger ones, which I didn't film because you probably can't hear that word, the S word again, shrapnel. So yeah, I'll probably maybe head to another field and see if we get some better luck over there. Okay, I found something. Oh no way! This is part of a this is a clasp or something, a buckle. That is cool. Is this part of a belt? I think it's German because the British had softer edges. Oh dude, that is awesome. You see the middle thing that will go into the leather, the pin? Wow, that is a cool find. That is actually amazing. So the leather would go through the holes and then this pin would, you would stick in the leather, in a hole of the leather. And whoa. I think it's German, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, when I'm home, I'm going to look it up, definitely. That's a cool find. Oh, I'm happy again. I was trying to walk to a different field because I was like, yeah, I'm not finding anything unless like cartridges and shrapnel. But hey, happy me. That is awesome. So that's the thing, right? I have no idea if a German was advancing towards the enemy and then was shot and killed, and then his body left there, and then when his body got retrieved, and then would be left behind. You know, that type of things. You have no clue what actually happened to this and who was the owner of this. But that is really amazing. That is really cool. Oh yes. Oh yes. Look at that. That's a fuse, the top of a shell. That is awesome. Oh, it's full of dirt. But wow. Would you look at that? Like, these are cool finds. Look at the top. Wow. Just in the middle of a field. That's an awesome one. So this one is not dangerous because yeah, the explosive would be underneath it in the shell itself. This is actually a nice find. Oh, I'm so happy with this one. You can see the impact when it hit the ground. That's a nice find. I'll clean it up. So I cleaned it up. And you can see on the inside it's totally empty. As well, where the fuse would go through, it's totally empty, so it's not dangerous anymore. I'm definitely bringing home this one. That's a cool one. Look at that. Okay, very happy with that find. That was an awesome find. Oh man, so happy. Yes! So I want to say, like, if you don't know what you're doing and you don't have a lot of knowledge about World War I or the weaponry, leave those stuff alone. Because sometimes when fuses are not empty or has not been fired, then they still have the fuse explosives in it, or the powder, and it can still do some damage. So please be careful. If you see stuff like that on the ground and you're not entirely sure, don't touch it. Just leave it there and go further. And then search for like the bullets and the cartridges and stuff, because those cannot harm you. Look what's hiding underneath the leaves over there. It's the bottom part of a artillery shell. That's also a nice one. So yeah, this would be the bottom, and then this little how do you say it? Now, round thingy. There would be a tube where the fuse goes through. On top will be the fuse that we just found, and then the fuse will be activated, and then the fuse would go down all the way to the bottom, and then in the bottom it would explode and light all the gunpowder inside. Yeah, another nice find. I am going to leave this one here though, because I have a lot of these at home, and yeah, so I'm not gonna take this one with me. But that's a cool one, also a nice one. Wait, what is that? Is that a bullet, but it's red? Wait, what? It is a bullet. That's weird. I've never seen a red bullet. Look at that. Huh? If somebody knows why it's red, is it a different material or something that it oxidizes to red? I don't know. But still, ha! I found another bullet! Yes! Why is it red though? I can't seem to wrap my head around it. That is weird. Okay, but still, really cool find. A red bullet. Well, let's see if we can find any more of those. So I was always looking for the brown of the, yeah, this color, the brown orange color from shrapnel and other pieces. Then I was always looking for green as well, because yeah, oxidized copper turns green. And now I also need to look for red stuff, for the color red. Okay, I'm adding that to the list. And, oh, while I'm talking, finding another shrapnel ball. This one is really nice and round. Oh, some damage on the back, but another one. Okay. See that? No clue what it is, but let's pull it out. Maybe a big piece of shrapnel. Yeah. Oh, look how thick that is. It's very, very heavy. Look how thick that shell is. That's crazy. Oh, it's really heavy. But I'll leave it a little bit here on the side so the farmer doesn't drive over it. Oh, would you look at that? Can you spot it? Another bullet. Ah, yes. It's also red. Well, part red. Maybe that's like the base color? I have no clue. That's nice. Another one. Uh-oh. What is that? Is it all the way going down? Oh yeah. That's definitely a shell. Just in the middle of the field here. Look at that. Maybe it's already fired, or it's a piece. Oh, okay, it's a piece. It's not completely full. Let me check if I can dig it out a bit and then see what it is. Here you see it's broken, so it's already been it already exploded, so it's no danger anymore. Here. Oh yeah, here. Oh, that's a nice one, I think. Hold on, I need both hands. Oh, it's a big one. Wow, that's a nice one. Oh, the copper ring is still completely on it. No way. Wow, that's a cool piece. Here, would you look at that? You see the copper ring? It's completely still on it. Here. That thing. Wow. Man, it's heavy. It's really heavy. Oh, this is definitely a keeper. Well, I'm gonna clean it up later. This is a cool one. Wow, dude. Oh, sorry for the shadow. Nice! This is a nice one. This is actually a nice one. I'm gonna bring this one home. Put it in the garden or something. Oh, I'm happy. It's a cool find. Here I cleaned it up a bit more. So now you can really see the copper ring really well. That is actually a nice find. So my backpack is immediately way heavier since I put that big shrapnel piece in it. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, it's stuck. It was pretty deep as well. Let's fill it up a bit. There we go. Nice. So that probably tells you that sometimes those bigger shells, artillery shells, are way deeper than you think. And all those relic stuff from the First World War, relic stuff, and all those other relics as well, like they're sometimes very deep in the ground. So every year, if you come back to the same field, you'll find new stuff every year. Allah Shalom. Gladiator. Sorry, I saw it, I had to do it. I'm sorry, I had to do that. So, this is sticking out of the ground. It's just part of the barbed wire entanglements. Putting that on the side. Is there even more? I'll leave it. What is this? I have no clue. There's a little bit of a knob on there. I actually don't know. If anybody knows what this could be, put it in the comments. I'll put it aside. Maybe it's something really cool, and then later on I can go back and grab it. Yeah, I have no clue. There's like a screw in there, but I'll put it on the side. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this relic hunting video. We found some really cool stuff, and I'm very happy with what we found today. So great success. But I also have a Patreon, so if you want to support my videos in any way, you can do that via Patreon. I'll put a link in the description, and yeah, you can find it there. And we got the fields of the former battlefield at Mametz, oh damn my hair, behind us, and we'll close the video for that one. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Salute!